All right, here we are, day 30. Right back there is fresh ground. When we were getting dropped off by Jim from Boots Off, fresh ground was sitting there, and he had a bunch of Bojangles biscuits he was wanting to give out. So we grabbed a couple biscuits, ate one there, packed one out, and we are heading out now. We hung out a little bit, talked to fresh ground. Please close gates. Figure out how to open the gates. There we go. Okay, I'm gonna pull that out. There, just pull it towards you. There. All right, we're gonna go up here. We will get to see the AT barn, the famous AT barn. There's a big barn. There's a big AT on it. See that? We got about 21 miles roughly. See if it tells us. No. Yeah, 21 miles today. There were storms earlier this morning. There's supposed to be thunderstorms this afternoon. We might hit on and off rain. Some might be heavy. But we're hiking to Damascus, Virginia. We got a spot at the Broken Fiddle Hostel for tonight. So we'll get to dry out. So that's the plan. Here we are, the AT barn. When I came through here 7 years ago, it was snowing. There was about a half an inch of snow on the ground. All right, we got a break from the rain. So it rained on us for about an hour, and then it kind of cleared up. It's still overcast, but the rain stopped. I think it's supposed to stay clear for a few hours. Sometime this afternoon, that's when the thunderstorms are gonna roll in, according to the radar and weather. So hopefully that won't happen. Hopefully they'll get broken up or dissipate or something like that. But so we just stopped real quick and took our rain jackets off to let our clothes dry out, because pretty much the rain jackets just get wetted out, either from sweat or from the rain. So you never really stay dry in the rain. So this will give these clothes a chance to dry a little bit, and the rain jackets will dry slightly probably before we have to throw them back on later. But at least it'll be a little bit cooler and won't be as hot, because it starts being like an oven when you're wearing the rain jacket and hiking. So that's what we got. So we'll just pray for no rain as long as we can get it, and try to get as many miles forward as we can before it starts raining again. All right, some views. Yeah, the trail's not bad today. It's like wavy. It's not really ups per se. They're just kind of little waves that you hit up and down. So there's a few that are a little steep, but they're short, so you can just kind of power through them. Then as we get closer to Damascus and the Virginia line and all that stuff, then you start a down. You lose 1,000 or 1,500 feet, something like that. Yep. You can see the views. So the sun's trying to poke out a little bit, which is nice. Just gonna enjoy the non-rain weather as long as it lasts. Considering today's Monday, 31st, and the last rain we really had, other than a couple spits, would be last Monday when we were going to Irwin. So pretty much we had a week without having to hike in the rain. So Can't complain about that. And the rest of the week doesn't look bad either. So, plan for the rest of the week. Obviously, we'll be in Virginia tonight. Tomorrow, we should hit Mount Rogers. And we should, tomorrow, well, not tomorrow, but not Mount Rogers tomorrow. I think we hit Mount Rogers on Wednesday. Yes, Mount Rogers is the second day into Virginia. But we will, by Wednesday, which is 2 days from now, we should hit Mount Rogers, Grayson Highlands. That means ponies, wild ponies. Get to see them. And also the 500-mile mark. So we got some big stuff coming up in the next 48 hours or so. All right. All right, here we are. We had like 2.5 hours of rain, and then it stopped for a half an hour, and then it sprinkled again, and now it's kind of stopped again. So, got all that going. We got a sign up here. I don't know. We're getting close. This ain't it, though. We're 3.7 from Damascus. We're entering the Mount Rogers NRA National Forest. So here we go. We should be getting close to the border sign. I have to look on far out and see how far it is, but obviously less than 3.7 we hit the border. So yeah, it's been a rainy day. So last time I talked to you, it was not raining, and then at 1 o'clock it started raining. Then it rained till 3:30, and then it stopped raining. And then at 4, it started sprinkling a little bit. And it's now 4:18, and it stopped sprinkling again. So hopefully, what I'm hoping is for the next hour and 45 minutes, which is probably what it'll take us to do that 3.7. Hopefully it won't rain on us. We're soaked. And also found out that, so like when we were in Roan Mountain, I did some laundry. My base layer, my smart wool base layer bottoms, I washed them, and I haven't worn them since until today. And when I was washing them, I was using the last bit of the liquid detergent that they had in the one bottle, and it was a little thick. And then I opened up a new bottom. Well, when I washed the clothes, I noticed that my base layer, like there was still a little bit of soap. So I rewashed them, get all that out. And apparently it didn't, because when my base layer got wet today from the rain, I started foaming on my legs and other places. So as I was walking down the trail, I literally had, I don't know if you can see it, it's kind of dried up now, but my legs were foaming, and trail guy thought I had some kind of communicable disease or something, because I was foaming at the legs. And but we determined it was just that leftover laundry detergent that hadn't been fully washed out when I washed them back at the station in Roan Mountain. So anyway, so I got clean legs. That's a plus. All right, so when we get to the border, we'll make sure to video. All right, so I'm an idiot. That sign you just saw was the state sign. So we're in Virginia now. Tennessee, off the list. I thought it was the sign. I don't know. Too much rain today. Kind of clogged my brain. But yeah, we are 1.3 from downtown Damascus. You can see down there. I mean, we're coming down. So we'll be walking through the park there. There's a big kind of sign slash arch walkway thing. We'll get our picture there. That'll be our official welcome to Virginia, welcome to Damascus, welcome to Trail Town, USA photo. So we'll do that there. But knock on wood, it has not rained again since that little bit at 4. So looks like we're gonna pull into town probably in about 8 hours flat, which is pretty good. It was a 21.5 mile day. So we did 21.5 miles in 8 hours. So that's pretty good. Pretty good. You see some of the trees that are down here. So the plan is we'll walk into town and we got to walk to the Broken Fiddle Hostel, which is in town. So we'll walk right there. And on the menu tonight is number 1, showers. Number 2, wash clothes. Number 3, eat dinner. Number 4, try to pick up some resupply. We're going to try to take about 4 days of food with us tomorrow, I think. So that's the task we have to get done. We'll see. We'll see how everything goes when we get there, what we do in what order. Definitely have to wash clothes and shower. And then eat dinner. Resupply, I don't know, maybe, worst comes to worst, if we have to put that off to the morning and do it like on our way out of town, we'll do that if we have to. Just depends what all's going on and all that good stuff. But the big thing is just get dried out. Can't wait to take a hot shower and put on dry clothes. It's gonna feel awesome. So far, and I know we still got a mile to go, but no thunderstorms this afternoon. We didn't hit any. That was the only thing that I was really worried about was, bad thunder and lightning kind of stuff. But it was basically just a steady rain. Not too heavy, but steady enough to make you completely soaked. So that was that. But, no rain, no pain, no Maine. So we got the rain and pain today, didn't we? Yeah. Chill guy, he slipped on his butt a little bit, got a little dirty butt. That was right after he was making fun of me for my sudsy butt. So the trail, I think, got some karma on him. That's what happens. Trail karma. Yep, there's Damascus right down there. All right, we'll get more when we get down there. All right, there's the park and there's the little arch. It's misty raining right now. Eagle Scout project back in 1990. All right, let's go. We're in Damascus, Trail Town, USA. Just got to find the hostel now. We got little bricks. Trail Town, USA.